Hello, beautiful Virgo. Welcome to your reading for this next 4 weeks. This is going to be money, career, success reading. I'm pulling some symbols first. So this is going to give us a general idea what you should be aware of. Then I'm going to jump into your coffee cup. At the end, we're going to pull a card for each week. And we're going to get some clarifiers to see what that actually entails. By the way, if you go on to enjoy this message, and if you haven't subscribed already, go ahead, hit subscribe, give this one a like. But also, sometimes if you have subscribed, YouTube tend to unsubscribe people. Go ahead and check that one out as well, okay? We have an owl, good advice from a wise person. A wise person can be also you guys, okay? Don't put that on anybody else. Maybe you are coming up with the good advice which you are benefiting from, and maybe you're becoming a mentor at the same time, because we have a younger woman here. Dealings or relationships with a younger woman, so you might be the one giving the advice. I feel that kind of energy here. For some of you, a short journey is coming forward and to a new creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start. I kind of interpret this as maybe you're getting, while you are giving advice, you might get inspiration, which this channel, when I started, I actually gave an advice to one of my friends. Oh, like, you're doing amazing tarot readings. Why don't you just put it on YouTube? Which she just said, you do great coffee cup readings. Why don't you put on that on the YouTube? And then now we're here today. So it can be something leading you to this short journey, which you just start and you pursue, and that can actually produce more creative ideas, new ventures, and a fresh start for you guys. Okay. Let's see what else. We have a throne, a position of authority. This is about you sitting on that throne, taking charge of your life. Maybe even if you are working like in a company setting, this can be your word is becoming very valuable for some. At the same time, we're going to be dealing a cat and a rat. Wow, this is crazy. A two-faced friend and someone working against and behind your back. The truth is, though, they're each other's enemies. Cats cannot really stop. They just catch the rat. They cannot really hold themselves. They cannot really become friends. They can become friends with dogs, but not with the rats. So the thing is, though, this requires a lot of strategy to turn these two against them. So I'm not talking about being very slimy. It's not about that. Don't take it in the wrong way. If you're dealing with a two-faced person and somebody who is doing things behind your back, it's maybe good to put them together so they can actually eliminate each other. That can be the situation if you have the authority to do that. Or this can be about these two people might be actually working behind the curtain against you. Maybe just putting them together and facing all the truth can be also a way. But also in the same time, if you are not aware, the thing is important is becoming aware that this is what's happening. Okay, maybe this is someone that you trust and giving information is carrying it to other person. Awareness can actually help you hold that information back. We have a rose, a romance is in the air. And this is about romanticizing your life, guys. Okay, don't take it in the sense of romance, emotional things. This is about doing what you love, having that beautiful cup of coffee in the morning. We're in the retrograde season right now. Maybe you're feeling really tired and having that extra sleep. If you're going to work early, after you come back, having a nap instead of jumping into the work. Whatever you can give to yourself, that's going to romanticize your life, and that's the best way to attract your desires, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. We have a tears of joy right there. Okay. This kind of looks like a bean in your heart space. The bean and Jack and the Beanstalk, if you ever read the story, okay, that's turning into a desire, an idea. Something that you have is very valuable. Maybe you're not really aware of the value of that thing you have. And then the second week, you might actually realize it can come to you as an idea, or maybe some improvement, doing some improvement about that subject. Something that is very valuable, but you're not really aware how valuable it is. That's why it's like surrounded by other things happening in your life. And awareness is very important, because when you're aware of yourself, your moment, the present moment, you can catch that inspiration, you can catch the idea better, okay? Or maybe even it can come to you as an inspiration. Oh, maybe I should do something with this, and then that can turn into something else, okay? Another thing is the advice, for example, that you're going to hear for someone. You're going to take that and apply it. I see the elephant right here within the second week again. Elephant symbolizes long-term financial security. So that's why that idea can turn into something that you plant the seed, which is going to take root and grow. Tears of joy within the third week coming forward from outside. So you might receive some good news. We had the crescent moon forming slowly. Crescent moon can symbolize legal accomplishment, governmental success, or maybe like an authority supporting you and you becoming an authority here too. This means I feel like maybe you're going to make solid decisions when you become the authority, okay? Another thing I see here, there's a flow of like kind of looks like a fountain. Not the fountain, what is that? Like the waterfall. And inside the waterfall, I see like a person's a bird's face, a person's body. Okay, bird can be someone who's bringing the news. The body kind of looks like the tail right here with the genie coming out of the magic lamp. And the waterfall symbolizes emotions, okay? I feel like some of you needs to let that emotions flow. Maybe you're suppressing your emotions for a while now. And then they can flow in a way that can be expressed as an art form, as painting or writing, something that wants to come out of you, okay? And the bird, I feel like it can be even a recording, guys, that you record your thoughts and ideas rather than just thinking it to yourself, keeping them in your mind. And maybe even sharing it with someone who's gonna really pay attention to it, okay? So what happens is that's going to bring a wizard into your life right here. You see the wizard has another puppet in their hand. So the wizard can be someone who has access to, like the puppet can be someone who can get things done for them. Don't take it in the wrong sense, because when I say puppet, this can be someone who has connections, who has influence on people. And it seems like here they are also standing on top of the elephant, so they might even get you going, get you started. They give you the inspiration, the pathway, the idea, or the puppet can be your own inner self as well, something that is holding you back, which is maybe insecurity, which is maybe fear. Maybe you're finding a way or learning a way from this person how to puppet that self, okay? Because sometimes that's what we need to do in order to make that self move. So another thing I see, there's a woman waiting for you, like waiting the puppet, waiting that to actually take action. She is giving some energy to her or him. This person can be, I feel like female energy can be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Someone, not in the sense of only female energy, but also loving energy. And the cups energy, cups women, cups queen have this self-sacrificing vibe, and this person is maybe even ready to support you in your journey, and can be even mental and emotional support that they're going to be giving you, which is going to show you another pathway here, because I see there's a mask that maybe there's something hidden behind the mask that you always go through, the pathways that you don't have clarity about. There's a mask behind in front of it, and that might cause suffering at the end of the day. I feel here that's not going to be the case this time, because this woman's actually gentleness is showing you there's a higher way, there's a better way that you can follow, which leads to this clarity moment here. This piece can be a clear paper, an approval, something that you're waiting in the mail, something that gets you off the hook of maybe a payment, can be interpreted however it applies to your situation, but it's good news. It's clean paper, okay? So you might receive something in the mail that can have some good news for you. Another thing with that is I interpret it sometimes as the tabula rasa. It's, I think, John Locke's term for clean slate, starting anew. Human mind, he believes that, he said that during his times, let me talk about that as well. It's believed that you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. Humans cannot learn after a certain age. That's what he believed. They believed. And he said, he threw this thesis, he said, human mind is a tabula rasa. It's an empty, clean slate. You can write on it whenever you want to write on it, okay? You can load information to human beings. You can teach new things to human beings, which now we see neuroplasticity. Like we start learning things after even 60 years old. It doesn't matter how old we are. So I feel like this is maybe you figuring out as well with the money issues and resolving your money situation or career position, career situation. I see there's also, I said twice, so there's something important there. Another queen right there coming to you with a cup. I feel there is an effect of a gentle woman in your life. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, someone very thoughtful, can be someone romantic as well. They follow their heart. And it can be an inspiration to you in the sense, or you might have it on your chart, guys. What do we have here? Venus sign is about relationships. Maybe your relationship is some water sign, which is going to affect your finances. Okay, you need to maybe pay attention to who you're being attracted to, as a friend, as a lover, maybe, or the relationship that you form with the things that you have in your life. Okay, your job, your pet, doesn't matter. Whatever is connecting you through that gentle heart bond, I feel like that's going to have an effect in your growth, material growth as well. And this can be affected within the next 4 weeks. Then there is, when you form that, when you get the offer, when you take the rose off of her head, there's some dogs. There's a cat here. There's a dog right here. There's another dog right here. So even, I feel like the cat is going to be revealed in that sense when you take the offer. And there's going to be clarity coming forward to about what kind of action to take, okay? Let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. And I see overall here, someone laying down, guys. There are 2 angels upon you, on top of you. Your desire in the first try didn't show up. The second try, it's actually flowing. What does that mean? This means that you cannot give up. You try one thing and it didn't happen, and that's not the way the things are going to flow. That's not the best option. But the outcome is not going to be the best way. If that would have worked out, there's a second way that you can try, which is going to be working out much better. And I see here your energy field is intact. So even if you're feeling that or thinking, I'm going to lose something, they're going to take some things away from me, that's not the case here. It's about some things are happening because there's a better way, or there's an expansion coming forward, and you need to take care of those situations before you expand into the next level. But the thing is, resting someone here is laying down. So this is the first week. You might, first week, now we're almost in the middle of the month. That's why I don't do the monthly readings, because sometimes I cannot catch up. Because Mercury retrograde, this kind of planetary alignments really affect my energy too. So this can be following week or this week that you feel that heaviness, the Mercury affecting you, and you need to take your rest here, okay? Mental rest, maybe 10 minutes of nap, whatever you can squeeze in between. And there are angels here above you. I feel like whatever you think that I need to take care of, it's urgent, whatever you feel about that, that's going to be taken care of here, okay? Or either the time is going to expand for you, open up, that you're going to be able to do it in a very large timeline, or it can be like taken care of magically here. I see there's someone holding the scales of the heaven on top of you. So like they're like faces, the masks falling off of that scale. So we can take it as the justice. You'll see the justice. There's going to be justice done to you, okay? Let's see what the tarot has to say. This can be divine, like a spirit type of energy. It can be your ancestors connecting you. And if you don't believe that, it's okay. You can believe into your subconscious, because that exists. That definitely exists. And I believe through subconscious, we can connect to each other as well. So it can be someone who's hearing your subconscious thoughts, but it's really hard to reach the subconscious. I think through sleep that we can reach that, through meditation, through hypnosis. So make sure that you have in your mind most of the time, because it tends to pull from conscious thoughts as well, the solutions you want to see in your life rather than the problems, okay? When you think about a problem once, subconscious catches it up. When you think about this I would like as a solution, it catches that up as well. And it's a loyal servant. It does everything in its power to protect you. Okay, 9 of Wands is the protection. 3 of Cups is a celebration. Okay, let's see. They want to come together. When you're grounded, you're emotionally first, then physically and mentally walking away from a situation that doesn't serve you anymore. What comes within the first week is yeah, you need to protect your energy, guys. You need to protect your energy. And this is maybe a little outside of who you are while you're protecting that, because we have here 901s is a fire energy, a little bit reactive energy. So yeah, I feel like you can turn this into responsive energy here. Okay. So like, comment down below, let me know, as a Virgo, how do you handle certain things, because I feel like this is not really aligning with your nature. 901s is like a protect what you have created. It says be prepared, never give up, and being like verbal, being reactive, maybe even it says environmental activism, animal rights. So you might actually like find an outlet that will help you defend yourself even more, or maybe put that defense energy into something that is going to be affecting the whole world, the existence of animals, the nature, something. And let me know if you do that kind of like activities, which is wow. Okay, so I told you everything happens for a reason. If a situation is bothering you, coming up with strong energy, it's like you have to defend yourself. That's going to bring also financial opportunity, idea, a new beginning. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, you see there's a new pathway opening towards. We can say you're outside of the garden right now, you're going inside of the garden, or either way, you're turning everything that you touch into a beautiful garden that will bear fruit for your desires. Okay, Ace of Pentacles here is the first ace that you do, the first pentacle you're grabbing and using it very carefully. And when you do, immediate celebration coming forward. Okay, maybe while you're defending something, you might come up with the idea of building something. Okay, it can be, the first thing popped in my head, let's say, because the 9 of wands, we see a person holding wands and building like a fence. This can be while you're dealing with your neighbor, coming up with a smart fence idea that can fold over or something like that. Okay, it's just an idea, it doesn't have to be what you're doing, but I feel like it's going to be that kind of like an Eureka moment. Ace of Pentacles is a little slower energy. That Eureka moment can be, yes, you catch the idea, but maybe execution can take a couple days, but then, or maybe months, but then I see there's like a celebration coming forward. There's going to be support, approval. We have news worth celebrating, joyful announcements. 3 of Cups can be celebration energy here. So you're going to get people agree upon what you're creating is actually very useful. The thing is though, this 10 of Wands comes with the 3 of Cups. That kind of tells me that too many words, not many support. Okay, you're gonna get the approval, you're gonna get the high fives. Oh, this is amazing, wonderful, we love it, celebrate with you. Genuinely, they're gonna be fully like emotionally there, but they might not physically bring you the action here. 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, it's like you're not gonna have maybe physical support right away. What does this mean? This means that you cannot really give up because somebody's actually not really helping you. I see that Temperance is telling you you need to do things one step at a time and do not rush into it. It's not the end of the world. We always slow down so we can speed up. If anything is slowing down and taking a little longer than usual, because something is brewing in the quantum field that you don't see right now, that's going to work for you. And I told you that there's some of you, this is emotionally walking away. This is physically and intellectually walking away from drama, okay, and the past energies. Both of them coming, and I feel like me back to back within the 3rd week. I see that you showed up as the Queen of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. Someone who is resourceful, someone who can work with others, someone who actually can influence a crowd, who can find the support, who can find the financial loans and such, etc. But the thing is, though, like I said, you're going to be working with other people here. This will require you to detach from the past, the move on from the past issues. So maybe in the past you worked with other people and they failed you. People tend to do that because they're not perfect. We're not perfect. Our imperfections makes our perfect. Okay, us perfect. But it doesn't mean that everybody's gonna have the same type of like the mind you have, Virgo. You're very detail oriented, organized, and all the Virgos that I know so far, they're really clean and they love to have like a system in place, which I adore and I love that. It's like an amazing thing. So, but the thing is, maybe you have past experiences you're still carrying because you did that, all the system you established, and these rats and cats, they didn't really obey to it. Okay, so this is what actually tells me, first you need to forgive and let them go, and you need to move on to this new adventure, which will help you move on from that whatever happened in that space emotionally. Also, we have swords energy intellectually here, and this is going to also bring an end to the challenging times, because some things maybe you see as a challenge. You showed up as a hermit here, for yourself. Something you have seen as a challenge was actually an experience that you'll be able to use that in the new future. It says travel or relocation. This is mental, maybe even relocation from disappointment, or maybe expectancy of disappointment to expectancy of hope. We have here explaining hermit. While you're moving on, this is mental moving on. And the hermit here who has his star, his wish fulfillment, his desire already accomplished. So it is going to also maybe give you this, bring you this calmness, inner knowing, or you already know inside when you decide to move on from whatever has happened in the past and find your own true people that will be helping you, supporting you. It's going to be easy for you to be who you are and move on from choppy waters or stressful moments to the calmer shores and a better environment. Okay, now I'm going to pull some chakra cards. These, I usually test the cards before I do any spread for anyone, and they actually brought a very strong answer to me. So we're going to see what's coming forward for you in this reading, and let's see what that is. Okay, it is a miracle. It seems like you're up for a miracle when it comes to money issues. Okay, so is this like a wood producing? Yeah, there's an angel coming out of the wood, or this fire is burning inside of the wood. So it seems like there's a miracle coming forward. What you can do here is, your miracle can be a service idea, by the way. It's coming forth here. So this is your solar plexus. This is your sacral chakra. The miracle is when you have fun, you're going to find that inspired action, inspired idea that will take you to how you're going to actually make the real money, make the real, the creativity. This is your creativity. This is your joy center. Come up with that creative idea, and then it includes service, guys. Maybe some of you don't want to serve, but the only way we can actually make money is through human beings, okay? And what we put out is what we get back. The thing is, when you look at like the superstars and such, you're thinking maybe, oh, what are they serving? What are they doing? They're giving hope, guys. They're giving inspiration. They're giving fun, enjoyment, relaxation. They're giving something. Either way, they're giving something to us. It's not solid, and it's not like a hoodie that you're buying and wearing and benefiting from it one-on-one, but it's emotional things that they're giving to us. So your service can be here this is more than physical. This is actually emotional service too. Okay, try look into that. What we have here is, this is actually your thoughts about wealth. It's gossip. We have a person here trying to make everyone happy, and nobody's happy here. She's maybe gossiping about her. Like, she's trying to fit herself into everybody else's boxes. She's happy about what she's doing, but the others are not really happy. So this can be your understanding of wealth. Even though it says gossip, think of it that I need to share it. When I make it, I need to share it with everyone. I need to make everyone happy with this money, or it's not going to make me happy. So let's see how you can resolve that. Forgiveness, first of all, that you cannot make everyone happy, and it's not your job to make everyone happy. I see that this is actually your inner child, and there's a protector, which is your grown-up self, is there to protect her. And first, you need to make yourself feel that you're wealthy. And I feel like when your cup is not only being full, your cup needs to be overflowing, so the others surrounding you can benefit from there. You cannot really serve people with a half cup and trying to feel wealthy with that. That's not going to create wealth. I know I see some spiritual teachers saying, like, if you have a $1 turned it, like a $10 turned into singles and shared with people. I mean, yeah, technically it sounds good, but what if I am hungry and I cannot function when I'm hungry? Okay, that's a big question. Some people cannot function without coffee. They cannot function without food. So is that going to make me feel wealthy when I'm starving and I'm irritated? No. So it's you first, love yourself, forgive yourself, support yourself. And then that love is going to actually affect others as well. That's how I feel about money and wealth and abundance. I mean, if you have other thoughts, comment down below. Please share it with me. We have here guardians of the land, protection. So I told you with the 9 of Wands, exactly, you're always being protected, guys. Whatever comes your way, it's actually leading you towards an upgrade. So think of it and know it within you. Joy comes with Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups is the joy energy here. Miracle is a joy energy here. Hummingbird spirit, this is you singing basically joyfully your desires into life. So affirm what you want to receive rather than repeating these problems currently in front of you. We also have a dragon here with a power. I told you that you're not really a fire kind, you're an earth sign. But the thing is, dragon always reminds me, even though this is like a very third eye purple chakra color, she's sleeping here. She's being protected by a dragon. He's being protected by the purple rhino here. So purple is your third eye chakra, your actually intuition, your vision for the future. Protect your future, because the vision for the future, because that's going to be also protecting you. Okay, that's going to give you the power to stand up for yourself, and also maybe take what is yours, take what belongs to you, and request and demand that from maybe the people in your life or from surroundings. This is your divine feminine, which is money is a feminine energy. Let's see where you need it. Mahik Lebrun, diamond-hearted bikini. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. I told you that there's an 8 of Cups right there. 8 of Cups is walking away from emotionally disturbing situations, what is not really serving you. She's coming forward here to tell you that you're safe or protected. And even if your ego, your like small beliefs, let's say ego is like a small self, and we have another one, bigger self. It can make you feel like you're in the dark or you don't have any solutions. She can, diamond-hearted, you can call upon her, research her. She can give you that freedom from that little self, okay? Let's see another one here. We have Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. And she says here, I'm safe and divinely protected. I'm held in love at all times. The thing is, overall, I told you that you're protected. Everything happens for a reason, and there's going to be a miracle coming out of it. And you can face your ego beliefs through service. That can be maybe even serving somewhere, like a hospice for temporary time, to actually face that, because those kind of things really become a reflection of what we're feeling and what's actually holding us back as well. Okay, all right, beautiful. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy your reading. If you do, I'm going to add some more videos right here for you to enjoy. I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hit the subscribe and join the family.